Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Taurus, February 2, 2023. You're in good shape to pursue your personal interests and self-directed activities, with the moon in your sign all day. You may not always feel in step with others, however. You want to honor uniqueness and freedom of spirit, but you're also focusing on some tradition and tried-and-true pursuits. Decisions don't come easily today, but a sense of mission or purpose is likely to emerge later today and tomorrow. Until then, you could feel you have a lot on your plate or encounter mixed signals since it's not always easy to read others' needs and wants. It's time to dust yourself off and pat yourself on the back. There's good news back on the menu for you. That's because your planetary ruler, mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger, will soon be leaving his shady past behind him, for now, that is. In recent weeks, you faced all sorts of turmoil with ups and downs and back and forth. This was obviously caused by the trickster planet's retrograde phase. Today, he will cross the finish line like he's running through red tape and shout to the universe that he has left his post-shadow period. This means that all of the hiccups and hurdles that you faced in your personal and romantic life can now officially be memories of before. Be confident with who you are and what you stand by in your professional arena. Do not let a frenemy make you feel insecure with your professionalism or aspirations when the moon in your sign sextiles Chiron in Aries. Instead of getting into your head, you should think of this sextile as an opportunity to set the record straight with anyone who tries to make you feel less than in your professional arena. Just know that you are cosmically supported to keep moving forward in your unique professional journey since the moon will also trine the sun in Aquarius. In the lead up to the moon's return to your income sector tomorrow, this is an important point in any month for having your antennas up while keeping an open mind. Especially with the moon not only coming full circle from a full moon 4 weeks ago but in the heart of Venus, the planet of money's first full week in your career sector. Coming up are a defining few days across the income, work, and career fronts. Communication is one of the main tenets of good health. We are responsible for working out the physical and emotional energy we come into contact with. Often, we can tackle both at once. Long runs give us time to focus on specific issues and find solutions. Yoga classes help us get centered and look within to find patience when we thought we'd run out. Try to exercise with the awareness that your heart must be healthy in order to speak its truth. There won't be much time to play on this day. The atmosphere of this day is one of hard work and dedication. You might find that your sense of duty is at an all-time high. Put it to good use. Get everything out that needs to be attended to, and get to it. Chances are you'll have everything finished in no time flat. Enjoy the sense of accomplishment you'll feel when the day is done. As much as Venus' first full week in your career sector is already giving this new professional year its second wind, this is still preparation for Saturn's game-changing return in 5 weeks. With the Sun and Mercury returning before then to focus on the more practical steps required to get each new professional year up to speed, this frees Venus to focus more on your wish list. The more you know what you want, the easier it will be to spot the right opportunity when it presents. The moon is still in Gemini after its alignment with Mars and a friendly aspect to the Sun on the adventurous and Ceres on the romantic front yesterday. This has once again brought a mix of romance, passion, and adventure together, but in the process, is making it easier to understand your heart's needs and priorities while realizing that this will evolve over time. Our eyes in the sky. The moon is in Gemini today, which means that it's asking us to use our brains to make intellectual decisions instead of emotional ones. The Gemini moon likes to solve problems, even providing 2 solutions to every issue at hand. We could be extremely curious and want to understand things on a deep level, but we might have to turn over many rocks and investigate many situations before we find the clarity we need. You feel impatient, on edge, unable to relax. It's particularly difficult to find any peace. If you're normally calm and well-balanced, this is the stimulation you need to put plans you have been thinking about for a long time into action. With such an enterprising attitude, you may be overstretched. If you feel on edge, allow yourself the peace you need. Take a relaxed view of life and let grass grow over old feuds. Enjoy reviving old contacts and wallowing in nostalgia. The conditions are ideal, as you will be receiving a lot of trust and affection. Let your family know how important they are to you and spend more time with them. In the pre-dawn hours, the Gemini moon sextiles Chiron in Aries, helping us inspire others to find their healing path. We may have devoted a great deal of time and energy to addressing our wounds, past pain, or traumas from childhood that we've never fully resolved. Indeed, we may not recognize the progress we've made until we are sitting with another, offering offhand advice. People now look to us for guidance because they know we have faced a personal trial. We may feel ill-equipped to share our experiences because we still feel as though the pain is raw. Yet we should give ourselves credit now. We have learned a lot and we have come a long way. And we have lots of knowledge which others can benefit from. Be an inspiration for someone today. You never know the impact you can have on another's healing journey through a kind word or by holding space. You expect too much and as a result become rather impatient. You need to take a step back in order to avoid unnecessary mistakes. Practicing restraint is of paramount importance, otherwise you are easily misunderstood. Be ready to accept suggestions from others. The stress you feel adversely affects your confidence. Get some exercise, take enough time out for yourself. There is no reason for you to relax. Give your body the workout it deserves. You notice how your vitality has a positive effect on the people around you. Build on your strength and energy. If you encounter a period of stress in the future that requires you to be as fit as possible, you're prepared for all eventualities. The cosmic weather is then exceedingly quiet until just before midnight, when the Gemini moon squares off with Neptune in Pisces, stimulating confusion. We misinterpret something we hear or read, and are quick to jump to a conclusion. Something in the media or news may hijack our better judgment, causing us to react impulsively. We are actually missing an important piece of the story. Bad actors might see us in our vulnerable state and know that we are susceptible to manipulation tactics and deceptions. Don't make any important decisions based on the facts that you have now. In the light of day, they will reveal themselves to be clever fiction.